Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video, this time for the Summer Game Fest 2023. E3 is dead, long live Summer Game Fest, or whatever name we're going to collectively come up with to replace E3. E3 was so snappy, you know. It's presented by Jeff Keighley, so the good one that I've heard that I like is Key 3. Key, like his surname, Key 3. Or, you know, we could just go with Jeff Chella. Or something along those lines, but yes, here it is. Here we are, the yearly, well, I guess it's kind of twice a year now with Game Awards, but yes, the big showcase. Of course, we got Xbox on Sunday as well. I'll be reacting to that too, and Starfield and all that. But yeah, this is a big one.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Sup? He's got an audience this time now. COVID's over.
We are
Mostly
in
over.
person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube.
You're live in Los Angeles. I'm not live in my study
fan audience for the first time
with my
ever.
banana milkshake. Cracked out a banana milkshake for this momentous day.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom,
it is
I
good.
never imagined it would grow into this. Today,
There's a lot of things we know are here today. We know Mortal Kombat 1's here. We know Alan Wake 2 is going to be here. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth has been teasing pretty heavily that it'll be here. Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be here.
But one thing
I think there's one more thing that we know for sure, but yeah.
Our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat.
Okay, they're opening with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's got a bit of a tough time ahead of it in that Street Fighter 6 just came out and is very, very good.
Next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Oh, okay.
I'll say right
Fucking
now.
tease me, Jeff.
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Something we're not expecting? Wait, what? I could have sworn they said they were, did I just mishear them? I thought they said they were starting with Mortal Kombat. I guess not.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden
Didn't they just recently say that they were in early stages of development on the Prince of Persia remake? Or is this a new one? I've never played any, so I don't know if this is the remake or not.
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
What do you guys think of the Prince of Persia games? Is it a terrible crime that I've never played any of them, or is that like no big issue? Should I play them at some point? It's looking pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Oh, it's a new one. It's a new one. Okay, January 18th, 2024. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if that's why the remake has been taking so long. It's because they sacked it off and did a new one instead.
A brand new action-adventure platformer.
That actually looks pretty good, which I feel like I'm surprised to say when it's a Ubisoft game these days, but well, that's not true. I guess I just got a bit tired of Valhalla, which was, I think, was that the last Ubisoft game I played? They really haven't put out that much recently. I feel like they used to put out a lot more stuff, and now they're busy delaying Beyond Good and Evil 2 and delaying Skull and Bones and delaying Assassin's Creed and... Okay, here we go. So yeah, Street Fighter 6 just released.
It has been 4
and
years
it's
since
been setting
FF7
records, and everyone's been loving it. So I'm very curious to see how these guys bring the game, and if they can compete. I'm sure they can, but yeah.
And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers.
It's quite interesting story-wise. I haven't super followed the Mortal Kombat storyline at all. I've never really played any of the games, but I do know that although this is a reboot, it's a canon reboot, because at the end of the previous game, they gave one of the characters like godlike powers to remake the timeline. So it's like a reboot that was set up canon in the last game, which is pretty cool.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Damn, get fucked up.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come. There are other champions, I must gather.
I've just turned up the sound just a smidge. Hopefully that is sounding better. It's hard to tell. I'm only going off of the little sound bars. I can't actually hear how it will sound on the video. But here's hoping. Here's hoping the sound balance is good. Yeah, that looks painful. Yep.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Okay, now this is the kind of background I more expect from Mortal Kombat. Not the fucking, like, penthouse apartment.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Ooh, love that. So that's how those, whatever the fuck, second fighter thing works. They come in, do a move, go out. They've got motherfucking X-Men on their team? Motherfucking Cyclops just came in? Damn, dude.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
You know what this Mortal Kombat trailer pairs well with? The banana milkshake. Oh, it keeps being good. Lamau? Oh, love the fireworks. Oh no! That's gonna hurt in the morning. That's gonna really hurt in the morning. God damn. That's gonna hurt even in the next game. The next game's gonna come out and he's still gonna be feeling that. I think you got him. Honestly, I think he's dead. You can stop now. Cool.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fighting game player, so I don't know how fighting game fans will take it, but to me, that looked pretty cool.
To tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming.
It's interesting to frame it as loyalty, because if he ever moves on and does something different, then Now that will be seen as disloyalty when you're framing that as loyalty.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1, so tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game.
Yeah, if you're a Mortal Kombat
cinematics
fan, how do you feel
incredible.
about that?
I know the team has been working for 4 years.
But it's not only getting rebooted, but like classic rivalries and stuff are no longer in play. They're like brothers now and stuff, like you said.
Now, so tell us, how does that work?
What are your thoughts on that?
You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight. But they,
a lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times.
They can do literally anything with the cameo fighters. If they're only coming in for a move every so often,
combine these two characters.
You could literally do anything at all.
With all the cameo fighters.
You could have
and that's
Minecraft Steve come in
where the player's kind of imagination
and drop a
comes from.
fucking
They can actually
pickaxe on someone's
customize it
head.
for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of,
I didn't hear what the audience person said.
Confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so
a secret that got fucking ruined by
in terms of getting players' hands on it.
An investor call, right? One of the higher ups just like, oh yeah, Mortal Kombat's launching in the next fiscal year or whatever.
Characters,
before they announced it.
Reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us.
What a bummer that must have been for the team.
MK1, as you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much.
All right, good start. Prince of Persia,
Amazing.
Mortal Kombat, not bad opening.
That one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic.
Yeah,
Another
can
big
concur.
And anticipated
I have
ARPG
been loving Diablo 4
Path of
so far.
Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games,
Ooh.
who've faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE
Path of Exile
since
2.
release in 2015.
I've never played Path of Exile, but
seen
I
anything
watch a
on
bunch
the
of
sequel in
streamers
over 2 years,
that love
but
Path of Exile,
changes
and every
right
time a new
now.
league
Here's
comes
your
out
first
every 3
look
months,
at a
it's
raw gameplay
like
capture
my whole
from Path
Twitch
of
following
Exile
list
2,
becomes Path
a
of
sequel
Exile
that
for a bit.
pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
So they will be absolutely creaming their pants over this, and I'm looking forward now to watching their reaction to this when I'm done with this and after I've uploaded my own.
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
Path of Exile 1 is like it's Diablo but like 10 times more complicated. From what I've watched, it seems so complicated. So because I am interested in it, because I am now loving Diablo, so now I'm curious about more offerings in the genre, but I would like it to be a little more friendly to get into, I guess. Don't remove any of the complexity for like late game stuff, but just to begin with, maybe. This is looking pretty cool. July 28th. That's when they're doing their Path of Exile convention, I think.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom
Sorry, Path of
has an
Exile
important update
Con.
to share with you.
You just happened to be on the same day as Final Fantasy XIV's FanFest convention, so I'm afraid I'll be watching that. What? He's a mecha now? Pardon? This is fucking copyright, isn't it? Well, at least it's just music. Apparently they're going to be showing a Witcher 3 trailer at some point, and I will have to cut that out, the reaction, completely, because TV shows in these things, they just block your whole house, the whole video, like in fucking everywhere. So those I actually have to cut out. What is this? What am I watching? Why is everyone a mech now? I'm so confused. Oh, right. They're just doing a collab with their own game. Okay, that makes more sense. I forgot that Exoprimal is a Capcom game. Yeah, sure. And the crowd goes mild.
Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter cross.
I watched SkillUp's preview of Exoprimal. It looks okay. It doesn't look like it's going to be anyone's favorite game.
Actually, not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
I'm just checking out this lovely banana milkshake. Have I made you jealous of it yet?
An imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
I was going to say, is that Nick Cage? Wasn't this already announced? I swear I saw this on Twitter like a week ago or something.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight.
Or was that a leak? Maybe that was a leak.
I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
What, is Nick Cage about to turn up on stage?
This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
That's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. What a Chad. Have you watched some of the interviews he did when he was younger, and he was fucking drugged out of his mind? Very funny shit.
Say welcome to the video game world.
Oh wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy.
I wonder how much he actually knows or cares about video games, or if this is just a paycheck.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight. I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And
well, you see, they gave me a lot of money, right?
Genres is horror, and in this and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing.
Yeah, crows first, yeah. Crows first on the bidding order, then the serial killers.
It's like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason.
It's a bold suit choice.
Well, that feeling of bonding with your
friends.
The
glossy,
and you're
sort of
fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there. So
muddy green.
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
okay.
and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. Yeah. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes.
I feel like Kojima's going to see this and immediately put Nick Cage in Death Stranding too.
Sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Nick Cage is good fun. I would not be against seeing him in other stuff. That's cool.
See you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in.
I wonder, like, this has been good for me so far, but 2 sort of longer interviews back to back, I imagine that's going to be a bit too slow pacing for some people. It's working for me so far, though, but I do hope we get some more trailers immediately now.
Downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
I've never played this. I know it's quite popular. I mean, it must be to get all the celebrities and stuff that it's got in it, but I don't think it's my kind of thing, but you know, I'm always curious. I can't say that trailer was any any good, really, though. It looked a bit rough.
All right, thank
it
you
looked
very
a
much,
little
Nick.
bit rough.
Lately, we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix.
Oh, is this going to be the trailer? I'm going to have to cut this out if this is the trailer.
Of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for
the final
world premiere
season with Henry
trailer
Cavill, and
introduced
therefore
by
the
Henry
final
Cavill
season
and the
I will
cast.
watch. Right, cutting this out. See you in a sec. And it's over. It looked, you know, like another season of The Witcher. It's just, like, Henry Cavill is what's keeping that show afloat. When he's gone, it's just, yeah, no one's gonna tune in, I feel like. It's not gonna be good. What have we got here? The Witch Hunt. Begins. Sure. VR required, then I will not be playing.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
And nor will most people, because it's not been selling well. Surprise, surprise. When you launch a very expensive bit of kit with hardly any games in a fucking recession, it doesn't do great. Who would have thunk it? But hey, at least it's not £3,500 like fucking, or $1,000 rather, like Apple's one they just announced. Apple's one looks really cool if you're a millionaire. Maybe in fucking 10 years they'll have brought the price down to something vaguely reasonable. Are you ready for the next OLED gaming?
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
Not the root. Just set it on fire, mate.
No turning back after this. You sure?
I'm so sure. Born sure me. I guess this has some potential. I wasn't feeling it at the start. I'm more feeling it now. That animation was a bit fucking jank. Remnant 2. I never played the first one. Remnant from the Ashes, I think it was called. But I know a lot of people liked it.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a
That's good. I've got a lot more
gameplay
milkshake
of
to
Alan
drink.
Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises.
Oh, yay, Fortnite and
As we
Call
go
of
through
Duty.
Today's reveals,
Let me
use the
just check
hashtag
my
gaming
fucking
on
napping
TikTok,
schedule.
On TikTok to react to the news.
Oh, yeah,
I wanna
I've got a
welcome
slot right
everyone
there.
Co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Okay. Sonic? Really? Haven't heard anything about a new Sonic. It's only been, you know, a few months or whatever since Frontier, and the less said about that, the better. But the 2D ones are pretty much usually way better than the 3D ones. I wonder if it will be Mania 2? Wasn't that the one that was like the fan project and then they hired the guy that did it or something? What the fuck? Oh god, those fucking special stages. The devil made those. Sonic Superstars. Okay. Interested. Who the fuck is that?
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character
Star Rail
to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Just PlayStation? Have old Hoyoverse looked Microsoft in the eye and went, fuck off, mate.
Don't you get bored
fuck
running
off.
across the map every day? Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Your next stop is your wallet.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Here's this character. She costs $100. Here's this character. He costs $100.
Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Music's alright.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated.
Here's this character. Guess how much she... That's right, it's $100.
Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio.
You'd think that they'd have launched it on consoles at the same time as PC and shit, right?
Which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and
Because
PC this
anyone
year.
who buys it on
Well, if you're
console
wondering
is going to be
exactly when,
months and months
we
and
have
months
news to share
behind
with you on
everyone
its
else.
release with this brand new
And will
trailer.
have missed like a load of characters because the characters are like limited time, right? It's like they go in the shop for a month or something and then they disappear and they might come back in like a year or something like that, so you're kind of fucked. Oh, this is Lies of P, right? I think the release date for this just leaked. I believe I read it. I'm just looking at my phone. I believe I read it just recently. Did I? Maybe I'm imagining it. Oh, September 19th is the leaked date. Let's see if that's real. Yeah, it looks okay.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Yeah, the leak was correct. Am I gonna play that? Probably not. It looks fine. If the reviews come out and they're fucking like glowing,
right,
then I would probably. But oh, there's a demo. Okay, well maybe that'll sway me.
Xbox and PC. Check it out.
If the demo ends up being sick.
September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
The crowd fucking got jazzed up at that. Can't say I'm being sold by shots of fucking sand. I can just hear the crowd in the background very quietly going, ooh! I have no idea what this is. Absolutely none. Oh, it's a Dragon Ball thing, right. Or not a Dragon Ball thing, but something else by the guy that created it? I have no idea. I've never watched Dragon Ball. Okay, I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball's not about demons, so I guess this isn't Dragon Ball. What I do know for sure, with 100% certainty, is that I will not be playing this game. Sandland, wow. That is such a terrible name. Fucking Sandland. You might as well have named it Paint Dry. Watching paint dry is about as interesting a thought as Sandland.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Oh, I figured it out. It's Stray. I figured it out. It's Outer Wilds. Neon something? I don't know. That one, I'm lost now. I knew a couple of them. But I'm pretty sure that was just like, this isn't new stuff, right? Like there's not going to be new Outer Wilds stuff. I'm pretty sure they're done with Outer Wilds, right? Like I'd fucking cream myself if they did announce new Outer Wilds stuff. Because Outer Wilds is one of the best games ever made. But I don't think they're doing any more for it. June 29th. Well, that's fucking 21 days away. I'll be busy playing FF16 by then.
What that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Amazon Games. Oh, there's a sign of no quality at all. Amazon, the company that released a game that was so bad, they unreleased it and then cancelled it.
Destroying anything in their path. You must find them.
I must drink this milkshake is what I must do.
And put down this threat once and for all.
So's your mum. Okay, like, that looks pretty fun. That bit. Sprinting around as a fucking wolf, and then you can yeet yourself up with a grappling hook in human form, and then turn into a fucking bird and fly off. Like, that kind of... If that does just work as seamlessly as that could be fun. The rest of it... look kind of mid. A little bit on the mid side.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody
that guy's gassed to be on camera.
Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next
Reference
Fest
to Game
does
Awards.
return, giving fans a chance to try out
Good old Christopher Judge getting an extra 10 Steam Decks sold or given away.
Game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Donk, donk, donk. Wow, that was a fucking big donk. Jesus. What has Nexon done? I have it in my head that Nexon is crap, but I can't remember what they've done or why I think that. My immediate reaction to Nexon is bad. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm watching the same trailer that we just watched. Am I crazy? A lot of this looks very similar to what we literally just saw in the trailer before this. I feel like they've done this trailer no favors by putting it right after the previous one.
Hey, this is not...
Oh boy. Okay, Burke Black's good. We like Burke Black. I didn't know there were 20 months.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make
Good
its
old
way
Dying
to
Light.
to stay human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll
Dying Light 1 is supposed to be really good, but Dying Light 2 came out, and
for one of them, you will want
I'm pretty
to
sure
get your
people
butt
didn't love it.
wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
It was supposed to have like one of the all-time worst final bosses ever or something. Oh, hello. Freeze? Oh, let's not freeze. Okay, there we go. It's just what everyone wanted. Not an actual proper new Crash game, but a fucking random battle thing? Crash Team Rumble? Does anyone give a fuck? I feel like no. I feel like people want Crash 5, not a fucking spin-off fighting game. But I guess it's much easier to put microtransactions in the fighting game, so that's what gets made. Oh, Halo Infinite. Did you know that Halo Infinite is finally adding the fucking basic-ass mode Infection? Like a year and a half after launch.
Isn't that great, by the way? Crash
Year and a half
Rumble
too late for anyone to give a fuck. As well as a progression system. Again, a year and a half far too late.
Now it's time.
Truly
to
incredible
change
stuff.
The topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Sam Lake, who we've seen is in the actual game. The last trailer we saw, which is also like the first trailer we saw, right?
Looking
had
dapper as
the character
always.
that was definitely his face.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first.
Should I play the original?
So tell us a bit about what
it's supposed to be kind of spooky, right?
It's been quite a journey. Yes.
And I don't usually play spooky, but I know it's also beloved.
So Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her.
And then a lot of fucking crybabies on the internet whined.
A narrative that Alan has
that it was Alan Woke, I believe.
That's a good question.
I believe the name that those kind of idiots were calling it. Oh, yes. Our game has a black woman in it. Must be woke.
And then we have
fucking idiots.
Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And,
love a nice ritualistic murder.
The investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously it's, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga.
Okay.
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
Yeah.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that.
I assume you have to play through all of both, though, to actually beat the game, right? It almost sounded like he was saying that you could just play through one of them and then you're done. But I assume it must be that you play through both, right?
Raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find
Oh my
him
god,
and
they
stop
called
him.
it's called Pride Falls. Oh no, it's so woke.
Raw, unedited
Oh no.
gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Okay, how survival horror is this gonna be? Like, is it a 1 or is it a 10 on the fucking I wanna die scale? Because that is pretty much the deciding factor in whether I'll play the first one in this, I guess, is like, is it full-on survival horror, like you can't fight back, you're hiding in cupboards, that kind of shit, or is it like, there's a jump scare every now and then you kill the fucking thing that jump scared you immediately? Like, what kind? Because like, I played Prey recently, and Prey's like more on the 1 to 2 end of that scale. Like, there are mimics, you get jump scared. There are occasional scary moments, but then you fucking murder them and you're good and you keep going, and it's not like the point of the experience. And I'm okay with that. I really loved Prey. I'm actually really proud of that playthrough. If you want to go check that out, I think I did a great job. I really like that playthrough. But yeah, if it's more on the 10 end of the scale, stuff like Outlast, shit like that, then I'd rather fucking, you know, shoot myself in the head than play it. But preferably neither, you know? The live stream is making an absolute meal out of the bit rate on this, by the way. It's probably coming through in the video as well. I'm sure they'll upload this footage as an actual trailer afterwards, and that will be a lot clearer. But yeah, this is looking very fuzzy because of the old live stream.
Cultist, a monster, like Nightingale.
We are about an hour in. I think this is supposed to be 2 hours total, right? So we're about halfway. So far, it's been a bit mid. Alan Wake 2 is good. The first two things, Prince of Persia and Mortal Kombat 1, were good. Most of the stuff in between then has been kind of eh. Do you reckon Jesse from Control turns up in this game? Because I know that they connected the universes in the Control DLC, right?
Like I saw it in a dream.
I'm pretty sure they put Alan Wake in Control, in fact, in the DLC. I never played the DLC, but I did play the main game and enjoyed it quite a lot.
You're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
Okay, here's the trailer we've seen before.
In a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
October 17th. That's only 4 months.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Ooh. I know a lot of people have been waiting a long time for this.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Yeah, I mean, it looks fun, right? I kind of do want to play this, and so I should probably play the original as well. If I'm going to have time for that is another matter.
I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
I mean, that does just look fun, right? That does just look fucking fun. I've never played a Warhammer game. I have no real Warhammer knowledge, but, you know, you got to start somewhere, I guess. And I know everyone loves the first one, and that one also looks good, so maybe that'll be my jumping in point, but there's so much coming out this year, man. Who knows if I'll have time. It is very hard to choose what to play. What is this? This reminds me of something I've seen played before. I haven't played it myself. I saw it in a stream. It was like Kingdom or something? Kingdom 2 Crowns or something? Is what that looked like. Although this does not look like that, I don't think. Or does it? I don't know. Let's just wait and see, I guess. Yep, not that at all. It looks okay. 2024. Can you believe that we're getting games announced for 2024 now? It's like, Christ.
Now it is time
the year just begun, didn't it? Nope. We're halfway to Christmas.
From the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story. It looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Love the ooh. Man, the bitrate is killing me.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time.
We're fully assing it. Boop, boop. Okay, that's a little bit cringe. just a little bit cringe. Also, DMC music. Yeah, baby. You get me demonetized. This looks like the definition of a fun with friends game. And also looks like something I've seen like 50 times before. You know? There's not much new you can do with big open world zombie thing anymore. Or not even open world, but like, you know, Left 4 Dead or whatever, Back 4 Blood, all that stuff. I feel like I've seen that before.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber.
Jeff, I'm going to need you to start pulling out the bangers now. We're over halfway through.
Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Now this
and
will
today,
be a banger.
A new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
This game is going to absolutely fucking bang. You just know it, because Larian are just like quality.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on
Jason Isaacs, hello.
A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I really love seeing voice actors do the work in the booth.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Yeah, I mean, he's great. The game's gonna be great. August 31st. It's gonna be a fucking 100-hour game.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
It's going to be a 100-hour game. Am I going to have time for it? Who knows, man? There's just so much to play. I feel like I have to skip so much.
This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
okay.
is, you know,
nice. Like the box art.
I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really
yeah, man, that's definitely the reason that you called it Spider-Man 2. It's not that it's the fucking sequel to Spider-Man 1. No, it's the fact that you've got Miles and Peter. Speaking of Miles, go watch Across the Spider-Verse. No spoilers, obviously, but
there are more out
great fucking film, worth seeing in cinema.
Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event.
Very worth seeing in cinema. 10 out of 10.
Very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City.
And the police just let him do it. Fucking police.
And others. He's on the hunt.
And others. ...
Yes. Yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go.
That looks
Good
dope.
reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
You're going to tell us who it is?
To tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it
Who is Venom?
Really?
A big question.
Oh, okay.
I know someone who had no idea that Otto Octavius was Doc Ock when they played when they played Spider-Man 1. So who is Venom? That's going to be a real big question for them, especially in Spider-Man 2.
When you're playing as Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay.
Yeah, I wonder how far through the game that is that Peter gets the suit, because we just saw that concept art there of them both fighting Venom. So that must be the beginning of the game, is that you're fighting Venom and then he gets the suit, and now you're using the suit against Craven. But I wonder what the timeline of events is there. Is it pretty early on you get the suit, or is this nearer the end of the game?
The web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
That's the fucking longest pause I've ever seen. It's getting fucking delayed.
What we're gonna tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
He's going to announce a date, and then it's going to get fucking delayed. Mans was stuttering and stammering. October 20th. Is there anything else I've got written down for October around then? Assassin's Creed Mirage is supposed to be October 12th. Alan Wake 2 is October 17th.
Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
And now that's supposed to be October 20th, but the way he fucking paused there, that's getting delayed.
Now let's take a look at Palworld, a
See you in 2024, Spider-Man.
survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light.
Oh, I remember Pokemon with guns. I remember a fucking thing for that ages ago.
From Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
It really do be Pokemon with guns, huh? Like, that's not even subtle. That is not even remotely subtle. It is just like, yeah, here's a Pokemon that you've seen before, but like with one legally distinct change. and now you can just pick up your fucking AK and gun them down. Sure.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time.
Oh boy, a Lord of the Rings game. I hope it's as good as Lord of the Rings Gollum. The biggest piece of shit ever.
Delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
I wonder if Gollum has actually poisoned the well for all Lord of the Rings games for a while. Whether people are going to go, Gollum was shit, so I'm not picking this up, even though it's like different teams or whatever. Different devs. I wonder if there is going to be a larger effect with that, because Gollum was so bad. It's like its player count on Steam like a week after it came out was like 10 players or some shit. It was just like, oh god, what a failure. Stretch your limits with this fucking ridiculous screen.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
No such thing as exciting and mobile game in the same sentence. Unless it's FF7 related, and then I guess it will get people excited. What's this going to be? Fucking young Sephiroth. The backstory or something. We still don't know Sephiroth. Oh, they announced this ages ago. This is Ever Crisis. That's what this is. This is the game that has all the previous Final Fantasy games in it, but like really shortened down, and it's also a gacha? I'm pretty sure it's a gacha. But it's got like, it's got FF7, it's got Before Crisis, it's got Crisis Core, it's got Dirge of Cerberus, and then this one's Ever Crisis, because they have to, oh, and it's got Advent Children. They have to keep the something, it's always like ascending letters of the alphabet followed by C. AC, Advent Children, BC, Before Crisis, CC, Crisis Core, DC, Dirge of Cerberus, now EC, Ever Crisis. I don't know why they do that, but they keep doing it, so sure. Yeah. Do remember, it is a gacha. It is a gacha. So maybe temper those hype muscles.
And users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. Get
No. He knew that people were about to get real disappointed.
Get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack.
He knew people were about to be real disappointed with that.
All right. Now here's a look at the game we debuted.
No.
Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden.
But we know that 7 Rebirth is here, right?
Wilds of North America.
They literally did a fucking countdown to this show on Twitter. So like, if they're not here, then that's the biggest fucking marketing blunder of all time. But they have to be. It's probably the exciting thing he said was closing the show, right?
Living. Death to the dead.
Don't nod. Hello. What are Don't Nod doing?
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
I mean, I'm kind of interested because it's Don't Nod, but I can't say I was sold on that. What's this? Yakuza, right? This is a new Yakuza game. This got leaked shortly before the show. It's coming out end of this year. I'm kind of looking away from all this, by the way, because I do plan on playing this series at some point. It's such a big series that I'm like scared to fucking even begin it because it's gonna take so long. But yeah, I don't want spoilers, so I was just sort of looking away from that one and reading what people were saying
Good morning, Stanley.
online about previous trailers.
I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Is this the one with lots of people that look the same? We saw this like a year ago, didn't we, or something?
Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Is this that one, or is this something else? I remember one where it was like they were on a big wheel or something, and it was lots of people that looked the same. But maybe this isn't that. I don't know.
How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there?
No, mate.
This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No. Are you there?
You know what's down there? It's this banana milkshake. Oh, yes, it's still going strong. Okay, no, that was not the fucking thing I was thinking of. I've never heard of that before.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next.
Wow, that's
Call
such a
of
fun
Duty.
fact, Jeff.
Well,
Thank
there's
you.
a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with
Oh, it's
Warzone
nap
Mobile.
time.
Today we're
Time
going
to
give
go
you the
sleep.
first ever look
Get your
at
5-minute
Season
kip in
4
now, everyone.
of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a
Here's
new
my
Warzone
first nap
location with
of the
points
day.
interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Me. Oh, is it over yet? Oh, that was a good nap. Alright, for a moment I was looking at it and my brain was like struggling to compute because I was like, I thought this was Call of Duty, but there are vehicles. They're driving vehicles. Nobody drives vehicles in Call of Duty, and then I was like, oh, wait, no. I just haven't played COD multiplayer in like fucking 10 years or something. Has it really been? What was the last COD multiplayer I properly played? I think it was Black Ops 3 was the last one I was like really into. And I was fucking good. I was fucking good at Call of Duty multiplayer back in the day because it was pretty much all I played for like, I don't know, many years.
Season 4,
many years it was just Call of Duty multiplayer all day, every day.
Video games, but also a
and then
day for Porsche, the
I
iconic
stopped
German automaker turned
and have not gone back.
75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
I'm thrilled to see it. Are you guys thrilled to see it? I'm so thrilled. I am so fucking massively excited. I'm pitching a tent in excitement. Dreams are always louder in colour. Yeah, colour has sound. Guess this was still the nap portion of the broadcast.
Here it is. The Porsche Xbox
Did they just fucking,
Series
did
X.
someone
These
just
custom
run that out
consoles
on
are not for
stage
sale,
during that
but
like
you
20-second
can enter
trailer?
for a chance to win one right now.
It looks like a
at
fucking
Porsche
popcorn
Xbox
bucket.
Sweepstakes.com. Make sure
It
to stay
looks like
tuned
a
for the
motherfucking
Porsche and
popcorn
Xbox
bucket.
Social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special
I don't want one
consoles.
opportunity,
All right.
let alone
Next,
additional opportunities.
Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew
Do we all
Valley.
like a cozy
Previously
game?
announced for
I feel
Nintendo
like there's not
Switch,
many cozy
there's now
games
some
that I've
exciting news for PC players
loved.
too. Let's take a look at Faith Farm.
Also, isn't there literally like something called the Cozy Direct or something coming up soon?
Treating me well.
I swear there's like a specific cozy game showcase
So quickly.
in the next week or so.
Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's
I
so
say
much yet to
no.
discover. Are you ready?
Fae Farm, available September 8th. The crowd actually cheers for that? Really?
Promise variety.
Really?
There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show. Only at Summer Game Fest.
Those are opposite
Now,
ends
please
of the
welcome
spectrum.
Ben Brode,
It is true.
Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at
Oh,
Second Dinner, the developers
Marvel
behind
Snap.
the
I love Marvel
collectible
Snap.
card game Marvel
I
Snap.
have played Marvel Snap every single day for
And
the
you guys
past
have been on fire. Last
7
time I
or
saw
8
you
months
was
at
the
this
Game
point.
Awards when you won Best Mobile Game.
It is
Seems
a
like you've been very
fucking
busy. We're excited
excellent
about the Spider-Verse
mobile
content you've been
card
doing.
game.
Lots
I
going on
highly
over
recommend
there,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
They're having a Spider-Verse season at the moment. And yeah, it's
yeah,
super fun.
I'm
It's super fun.
excited to announce
Games are like
Marvel Snap's
2 or 3 minutes long, so you can literally pull it out, have a game whenever.
new
It's
game mode coming
super
next
quick.
week. It's Conquest
And
mode. It's a great way.
you're fighting over 3 lanes, but it's like really simple. Your deck is only 12 cards big, so there's not like.
But you don't have to wait till next week if you
It's not like super complex.
Download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm.
I do fully recommend
That's
Marvel
you.
Snap as a
Made
good
for
time.
YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought
Has
something
the
fun,
sun seal
with
of
you for us to
approval.
watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people,
I love
and
Ben.
maybe you've had this experience, Jeff.
I used to play
some
Hearthstone a
people
lot
lose.
when he was the head dude
And I
on
like to think
Hearthstone.
it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an
Hey,
ideal hand of cards
ProZD.
here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the
ProZD
first
is fucking
location.
great. Go check out his YouTube channel.
Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand. So
There is a location that has a 25% chance of destroying what you play there, and I swear it's fucking 100% whenever I'm fucking playing in it.
Cost cows. You gotta be kidding me. Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's great, man. I love that game. I play it, yeah, literally every day. Have done for about 7 or 8 months.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of
Love it.
Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to
Fortnite
level up your gaming
Milds.
this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets.
I'm maximizing my napping
here's a
time
look
now.
at
I could
King
still be
Arthur
asleep.
Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Yeah, but it's mobile and PC, which means it's probably fucking gacha MTX bullshit, right? If you put your game on mobile as well as PC, then I instantly just don't trust it, you know?
Your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy.
I guess they're saving Final Fantasy for the end. So I feel like if Death Stranding 2 was going to be here, then Jeff would put that at the end because he and Kojima are besties. So that probably means that Death Stranding 2 isn't going to be here. King Arthur, Legends Rise. Into your wallet.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall?
I do not.
The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon, and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
From the creators of a bunch of shit no one's heard of and Darksiders Genesis, which no one played. They heard of it, but they didn't play it. Oh boy, here it is. It's everyone's favorite co-op PvE defend the arena shooter. Oh wait, no, they ditched that, hopped on the Battle Royale train and never looked back. The Unreal editor is pretty fucking insane. I don't know if you've seen the demo for it, but it is genuinely kind of insane. And it is a good thing for the industry that it exists, so I'll give them props for that.
Project under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, Scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavax.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4. Our fleet is cautiously entering
it's
hostile
Star
territory.
Wars! Yay!
And the crew is standing
I'm
by.
joking. I'm just fucking with the people who love Star Trek and fucking cry if anyone gets them confused.
Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
That being said, my Star Trek knowledge is very limited. I know a lot about Star Wars, I know very little about Star Trek. Oh, it's the sequel to Halo Infinite. Brilliant.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right?
No.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Nobody is excited for Twisted Metal, man. That trailer was fucking shit. Anthony Mackie fucking dancing in his car, and his directions were clearly just dance. We don't know what music will be playing yet, but just dance. I forgot that I was going to have to cut that out, so I probably had to cut myself in the middle of a sentence there. But don't worry, you didn't miss anything. It's as garbage as the fucking first trailer. Absolutely terrible.
Duplicating oneself in order to multitask. This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year.
Of what? The Time Shift Warrior? What was that first word again? I mean, I like time shift, I like time travel.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power.
Oh, sorry, what was that name again? just give it to me one more time. I just can't quite catch it.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
That has the potential to get pretty complicated.
Multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfanga.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
That has the potential to get real complicated.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals.
This is
of
Immortals,
Avium.
right?
It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Doing? Thank you.
This is such
I
cool
do not know
game,
how to feel about this game. Every time I see it, I just don't know.
Gameplay.
It looks like it might be trying a bit too hard. It might be taking itself a bit too seriously.
Seen behind me, he's a
the magic kind of looks like it might just be guns, but like skinned to look like magic. Sometimes I don't know.
The gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it. You know, with all the spells.
I'm very curious about the reviews on this one.
What can you tell us about the story?
It could go either way. I feel like could end up being surprisingly really good, or could be a dumpster fire.
He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay.
Love a good ever
war.
war.
Great cast. Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game.
So it's spoilers. You're showing us spoilers. Brilliant. That's great. They saw the fucking pre-order numbers and were like, oh god, show them something epic. Show them the spoilers. Maybe they'll pre-order.
It's wild. So let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some
You know what I'd pre-order? This banana milkshake.
Comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that
One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
And we're still losing.
That's a big boy. Visually, it is pretty impressive.
What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Reach the control room.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Did he just jump off the edge? I kind of lost sense of space there. I wasn't sure if he jumped off the edge and was like flying there or what. I'm gonna come away from this fucking trailer and still just not be sure if it looks good or not. I just can't tell. It's like the 3rd or 4th trailer or something, and every time I'm just like, man, I just don't know. There's the old SMG magic. I feel like that's going to be a go-to.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest
the what?
all 3 colors of magic.
Oh, he's the Divergent.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Sigil up. Oh no, that's corny. Oh, that's corny. I don't know, man. July 20th. It's a little bit over a month away.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA.
I just don't know, man.
What
do you think? What do you think about Immortals? Let me know. And now it's time for our next scheduled nap.
Is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new battle pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Wait, what? It's got a Transformers thing? So the end of season big fucking event is definitely going to be fucking... What's his face? Big planet eating motherfucker. Turning up, right? I feel like he shouldn't have said that it was Cybertron in the fucking pre-trailer bit. Like, that would have been a kind of hype reveal if he hadn't said it beforehand, you know? Let the trailers do the fucking reveals. Don't fucking talk about it beforehand. Not actual gameplay footage, you don't say.
Fortnite Wilds launches.
Oh my god, there's only 15 minutes left. Guys, Jeff, I'm sorry, mate, but this has been like a C or a D.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Oh, this is FF7 then, so
comes from a studio
maybe it is ending with Death Stranding then.
Redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
Here we go. I am certainly anticipating it.
We're true.
I'm still kind of thinking about playing the original FF7, because I've never played the original FF7. I'm thinking about playing it before this comes out, so that I can actually see what the differences are, now that we know they're doing differences.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's
going to be a very pretty game. Originally, I thought it was going to be a kind of fun selling point for my playthrough, that it was going to be like completely blind, having not played the original, but now that we know they're taking it in like different directions and stuff, I kind of want to know the original so that I can see what the changes are, you know? So I'm not certain, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about playing the original in the near future.
As far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
We got chocobo riding. We love a bit of chocobo riding.
It is the very essence of
what the fuck is this?
The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
These fucking black cloaked dudes.
Angered it, more like.
UI looks pretty much the same.
Your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Oh, I also need to go back and play the DLC for 7. I never got around to doing that either. Oh, man.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Wait, what? Was that saying he killed Tifa or something? Surely not. Available early 2024 on 2 discs. Okay. So I have half a year. I have half a year.
2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest.
Oh, wait, was that the last thing? Did I miss him saying that that was the final thing?
Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend.
He probably said that before the trailer and I didn't hear it.
SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media.
Well, I guess we're not finishing with Death Stranding then.
Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Well, I'm thoroughly whelmed by that on the whole. Let's give it the old pause. Yeah, that was not the best, I've got to say. I mean, there were some highlights. Obviously, that did look pretty good at the end there. I am very much looking forward to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And yeah, I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of Final Fantasy in my future because, like, I want to play the original, and that's quite long. And then I should probably also play Crisis Core because I assume they released that now because they think people would like to know that going in, maybe. So I should probably play that, and I've got the DLC as well. Oh, there's a lot. So maybe there's a whole shitload of Final Fantasy VII coming to the channel soon, or maybe I just don't because I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that was definitely a highlight. That was probably the most interesting thing in the show. And then yeah, the opening was strong. Alan Wake 2 was good. Mortal Kombat 1 was good. The Prince of Persia was pretty cool reveal. But then there was a lot of mid. There was a bunch of stuff in the middle that just sort of blended together. I don't know. Overall, I'd probably give this one a C, unfortunately. It needed more than one bigger thing. It needed a couple more big things in the middle-ish. Like, so they at least had some big things spread throughout. But instead it was like big opening, big close, and then like an hour and a half of kind of nothingy meh stuff. So yes, it's not been the best start, has it? The Sony showcase was kind of mid, kind of underwhelming, and then Summer Game Fest kind of mid, kind of underwhelming again. So I feel like a lot is now riding on Xbox. A lot is now riding on Xbox on Sunday to not be fucking mid as well. But they're putting out such bangers as Redfall recently, so can we trust that that won't be another mid-showcase? I don't know. I'm hopeful for Starfield, at least. That's getting its own whole separate direct thing afterwards. But who knows? I mean, there's a lot that could be there. They've heavily teased Fable will be there, so that could be interesting. There's another trilogy I should probably play before that comes out. There's a lot that they have going on, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a good thing that this year is filled with such banger games, because it's looking like the future may not be glowing as bright as this year has been. Let me know what your thoughts are, though. Are you more pleased with this showcase than I was? Do you also think it's a bit underwhelming? Let me know what you think in the comments below. That is it for today. I will be back on Sunday for the Xbox showcase. And yeah, hope to see you there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more reactions.